What's going on, you guys? AJ Tucker here with another workout. Welcome to the extended version where we're going a full hour and I'm going to be right there with you. All you need is weights, mat, and a water bottle. Take breaks as needed. Let's go. So we're going to start out with 3 warm-up exercises for 20 seconds a pop, and we're going for 3 rounds. So first, we're going to start with you crossing the arms over the chest, Michael Phelps style. Don't swing the arms too hard or fast. All we're doing is getting the mind right. Just getting your mind right, getting yourself prepared for the workout. Going for 20 seconds. When the 20 seconds are up, you're going to transition and put one foot in front of the other while you're bending at the waist. Whenever you bend at the waist, make sure you keep the back flat. Put the foot forward, point your toe up. You're going to feel that in the back of your leg. Breathe in and out. We have about 10 more seconds here. I'm going to turn for a side view. Notice how the back is nice and flat. Pushing one foot forward, keeping that heel up. It's just a nice and easy bend. Next, you're bringing that knee up and around, warming up the hips, stepping side to side. Don't bring the knee up too high. This is your first movement of the day. Some of you guys are working out with me at 5 in the morning, so we're not quite loose yet. So just bring that leg up and around, nice and easy. Now we're going to switch it back to round 2, bringing our arms across the chest, going a little bit harder, folks, a little bit harder. So today is going to be a full body workout. Dumbbells, bottled water, and a mat is all you need. We're keeping it nice and simple, folks. The mindset should be fitness anytime, anywhere. It doesn't matter if you're at a gym. It doesn't matter if you're on top of a roof. It doesn't matter if you're in your home. Everything is shut down right now, folks, but you still have your mind, your body, and your health. So we're transitioning back into the second one. This time we're reaching for the toe. You don't have to touch the toe, but we're reaching for the toe, keeping the opposite hand on the hip. Keep switching back and forth for 20 seconds. Now we're bringing that knee up and we're stepping out to the side. Notice how this time I'm bringing the knee up a little bit higher, bringing it up and around. So notice how the knee is going in first, up and around and all the way out, warming up those hips. We got one more round after this, one more round of the same thing, but we're adding a little bit of intensity each time we go around. So now I'm giving myself a pat on the back, and you should too, because you're up early morning, knocking out the workout, getting your day started with the gusto. Here's the thing, folks, if you have kids, you can take your kids and you can make your kids do the workout as well. I already have parents since this week sending me pictures of them doing the workout with their kiddos. You need a workout partner to get through this, and your kids need to be moving. Let's get that clear. Notice how in the last set, I'm bringing my arms into it. So I'm doing the same movement, but I'm sweeping my arms all the way down and reaching the arms all the way to the top for 20 seconds to finish out the 3 rounds. Now, last but not least, I'm swinging the hips around, or I'm warming up my hips, but I'm adding a small quarter squat. So a nice little quarter squat. Bring those knees all the way up and around, folks. Keep that quarter squat going, just a few more seconds, coming all the way up, and time. Good job. Next, we're doing another set of 3 exercises for 20 seconds on the warm-up. We're going to start out with the inchworm. We're going to walk it all the way out, go all the way to the ground, come up in the cobra, go back down, coming all the way up. Make sure you keep your legs nice and straight. We're only going for 20 seconds. Take your time. We're going to have about 2 or 3 reps depending on your speed. Next, we're going to go into the bird dog. You're going to start out on your hands and knees. You're going to put the right foot out and the left arm forward. We're just going to hold that position. So right foot out, left arm forward. You want to keep that right leg nice and straight. You want to keep the back nice and flat. The left arm out, we're going to hold it for 20 seconds. So notice how my knee is slightly bent. I need to work. I'm working on myself too, folks. I need to get that leg straight out. So after 20 seconds, you're going to post the hand or the knee on the ground, and then you're going to go out to the other side where the right arm is straight out. The left leg is straight out. We're just gonna hold that position, keeping that core nice and tight. We're going for 20 seconds, and then we're gonna go back to that first exercise, and we're gonna do 2 more rounds, folks. 2 more rounds. Keep it going, keep it going. 3, 2, 1, and time. Good job. Now we're going into round 2 of that inchworm. You're going out a little bit faster. You're pushing up a little bit harder, but we're still going at a nice, easy pace. We are still in warm-up mode, doing 3 full rounds, going for 20 seconds on the inchworm. Keep it going, folks. Keep it going. We're going to transition a little bit faster. We're going to go right back into the bird dog. Here we go, folks. Everybody down, right back into the bird dog. We're holding it again, keeping that back nice and flat. So my right foot is out. left arm is out. If you put the wrong one forward, it's not the wrong one, it's the right one, because you got one up. Just keep it up, folks, keep it up. So if you put the opposite side up, you just switch it up whenever it's time to switch it up, okay? So let's go ahead and switch it up to the other side. We're holding everything, keeping everything nice and tight, folks, getting your mind prepared for this workout. We got a couple of more warm-up exercises, and then we're gonna get right into the good stuff. We're gonna gradually pick up the pace. So we got one more round on the inchworms coming right at you, one more round on the bird dog coming right at you as well. All right, here we go, back on your feet. So we're going back into the inchworm. So as we move forward into this coronavirus stuff, as we move forward into the quarantine and all that fun stuff, make sure you sweat every day. As far as workouts goes, folks, the gym workout, the traditional gym workout is out the window. It's not, 4 sets of 12 here, 3 sets of 12 there, going into your little boutique shop. When I say boutique, I'm talking about your smaller gyms or your smaller workout where you're coming in a group. It is all good, it is all great, but here's the thing, folks. You have to master the body weight workout, master the dumbbell workouts where you have your own equipment. You can bring them to a workout. Hey, you can meet your friends in the neighborhood. You can get your phone and you can stream this in the park or just right in front of your garage and knock it out. You're gonna stay in shape. Actually, you're gonna come out better than ever. I believe that you're gonna come out better than ever whenever we do this, folks. 4 weeks, 3 months, 1 year. I have no idea how long this is gonna last, but one thing that I do know that I'm gonna work out and you're gonna keep getting your workouts in, and you're gonna motivate others to get on your level. All right, now let's get back on your feet. This time we're gonna go into a back step lunge. I'm stepping all the way back until my knee touches the ground, and I'm gonna raise both arms over the head. So watch this, I'm stepping back, arms going straight up over the head, and this time to increase the warm up and increase that heart rate, we're bumping the time up to 30 seconds. So stepping all the way back, knee to the ground, reach straight for the sky, try to get those biceps beside the ears. Now, if you can't get that knee all the way to the ground, you can step back and do a partial lunge. You can do a partial lunge stepping back, but we're still raising those arms up above the head. I'm warming up my glutes, my hammies. I'm working on my core, getting that hip mobility. Now, for 30 seconds, we're going right into the plank to wake up that core. Elbows on the ground, hands apart, keeping that back nice and flat, one straight line, and you want to try to keep that head neutral. Act like you have a C-collar on your neck. You're not looking up, you're not looking all the way, you're not letting the head just dangle and flop around. You're holding that plank, all right? So we're doing 3 rounds of these 2 exercises, but like I said, this time we're holding for 30 seconds a pop. So here we go, folks. Let's go ahead and get ready for round 2, back on your feet. And we're going into our second round. We're gonna pick up the pace. We're stepping back. So like I said, if you're doing like me, you can go all the way up to the ground if you have a little bit more mobility, if you're a little bit more experienced in this, or if you don't have any kind of knee injuries or issues, take it all the way to the ground. Reach those hands above the head and work the core. Remember, if you're not able to go all the way down, that's okay. You're gonna step back and go halfway down, but you're still getting the arms all the way up. If you have a shoulder problem or a neck issue, you might want to watch that and just bring the hands in front. So now we're stepping back into the plank. We're back on our mat, keeping those elbows on the ground. Remember, we're doing 3 rounds, so we have 1 more after this. Holding the plank for 30 more seconds, warming up that core, folks. Keep that back nice and flat, going for 30 seconds. Man, I'm telling you, you have to get those workouts in, sweat every day. We're gonna get some yard work done. Then we're gonna get into the garage. We're gonna bust it out. We're gonna get the kiddos. We're gonna get them on their programs and their lessons. We're gonna have all those meals prepped. We're gonna have our household as a well-oiled machine, and it's gonna be absolutely amazing, folks. But this is how you start your day. Starting your day CG strong, and you're gonna go all day long, folks. Let's get it. After this, you're gonna go right into a healthy breakfast. Hey, I know your refrigerator is stocked up with all sorts of lickies and chewies, salts, fats, and sugars, but we're gonna turn that around. You know, like we had that first week. That first week was a big shock. Now we're getting back on track. Some of you have not missed a beat. Some of you have been on. I'm gonna be upfront. I was off all last week, but I'm back on it today, folks. Yesterday, I went on a nice little run. Today, hey, I'm doing this workout, and then I'm gonna go on another run, hop in the backyard, get some yard work done. I'm telling you, man, we're gonna bust this out and make the most of this. There are things all over the world uncertain. We don't even know what's going to happen tomorrow. They might come out with some type of new announcement. They might say, hey, we got to go quarantine. You can't have any food. Or they might say, hey, you know what? It's over. We found a cure, so everybody can go about your regular business. But all you can do is make the most of this opportunity right here, right now. We are 10 minutes into warm-up. Now it is time to introduce our weights into the equation, and the warm-up is going to start ramping up into a workout. We're going into the stiff leg deadlift. I'm pushing those hips back, hinging at the weights, going straight down with the weights. I'm really focusing on pulling with those hammies or the back of my leg. I'm coming all the way back up to the top, and every time I come to the top, I'm squeezing my glutes. Every time I come up, I'm making a muscle with my glutes, like I'm trying to flex my glutes in the mirror just to test the tightness. No, I'm just kidding, but I'm serious. You come up and you squeeze those glutes. You exhale every time you come up. You inhale every time you go down. Go ahead and put one weight down. You're gonna hold the weight on the outside. Get those feet shoulder width apart. We're gonna hold a quarter squat, and we're doing a bicep curl for 30 seconds. Let's go ahead and start it up. So if you feel like, you know what, I can use another weight, this is too light, go ahead and pick up another weight. And I'm just gonna go ahead and keep it real with you. You might consider some heavier weights if you're able to do both weights, all right? Those are 35s right there. I might have to consider some heavier weights as well, because I know some ladies who can pick up those 35s and they can sling them around. But we're going for 30 seconds. The next exercise, we're gonna be doing a sumo squat, but we're not coming all the way up and we're not going all the way down. So holding the top of the weights, pushing those hips back, keeping the back nice and flat, going all the way down, or not all the way down and not coming all the way up, keeping the back nice and flat, keeping those muscles engaged. And right now, you should be feeling the slight simmer starting to kick in, folks. Going down nice and easy, down and up, keeping everything under control. Remember, it's all about our endurance. Go ahead and hold that position. Keep it going, folks. We're gonna do this 3 more times, so get ready for that. So when you see me put the weight down or pick the weight up, you go ahead and pick the other weight up. All right, put the weight down, folks. We're gonna take a quick 20-second break, just enough time to get a quick sip of water. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and get back to our weights, get in position, grab those weights. We're going back for another round of the stiff leg deadlift. Now we're gonna have a little trickle of sweat coming down. I'm telling you, the slight simmer is starting to kick in, folks. Keep it going. Go ahead and push the weight back, or go ahead and push those hips back and going all the way down. Let's get it. So a good buddy of mine, I give Rod a shout out. He told me this quote way back in the day when I first started doing boot camp, is you can feel the pain of change, or you can feel the pain of remaining the same. I'm not sure if he made up the quote or if he got it from somewhere else, but it's one that stuck with me for 15 years, folks. So either way, this is gonna be painful. Either way, we're gonna, everybody's gonna have to make some type of adjustments. Go ahead and put the weight down. Half squat going into that bicep curl. So we're gonna have to make some adjustments, but here's the thing. You can take this as an opportunity. You can come out stronger. The only day that matters is today. What can you do today to make yourself a little bit better tomorrow and a little bit stronger? Because here's the thing, you need you, and others need you too. So right now, you are sharpening your sword, you're hardening your blade, you're folding it over, and you're pushing yourself to the next level. So at this point, your biceps should be feeling a slight simmer. Now let's go ahead and flip the weight down. We're going into our second round on that half squat in the sumo position. Not going all the way down, not coming all the way up. Do the best you can. Here's the thing, if you start to feel anything in your lower back, instead of your legs and your quads, go ahead and put the weight down and continue the same movement, going up and down, knocking it out for 30 seconds. When the 30 seconds is up, you put the weight down, and we're gonna grab another water break and going for 20 seconds. Then we're gonna get back into our next set. Remember, we have 4 full rounds happening. So you want to keep yourself on the move. Here we go, folks. Let's go ahead and get another break before we get back into it. Remember, it's just enough time to get you a quick sip of water. So we're taking a water break. We're not making a water commercial. Pick those weights back up. Now, here's the thing. If you're on round 3 and for whatever reason, you're not able to do the weights, you can do the same movement without the weights, but continue to keep your body in motion. We're trying to get as many reps as we can in a controlled manner. We're also trying to get as many reps in as we can without stopping. This is, again, endurance week. So even though we're not running right now, which you're more than welcome to go on a run after this workout, but even though we're not running during the workout, you want to keep your body in constant motion to work on that muscular endurance. It's very important to remember not to compromise your form whenever we're doing this stuff. So at any time you can put the weight down. So if you haven't seen it, we are already back into the next exercise. Man, you should have some blood pumping through those biceps right now, and your legs should be on fire. Now again, if you are feeling it in your lower back instead of your quads, go ahead and stand up and continue to curl without doing a half squat. But if you're just feeling a slight simmer in those legs, I want you to stay in that fire. I want you to cook a little bit. I want you to put yourself in the crock pot. This is not microwave fitness. This is the long-term thing. And the only way to get to the next level is to push yourself there to the next level. So here we go. We got our feet back out and we're going back into that sumo squat, just going up and down. Got a little pause at the bottom and a little pause on the top, and you are just enjoying the burn. You are in a moment of euphoria right now, folks. This is the next level right here. These are your endorphins. This is your medicine right now. I'm not talking about a vitamin C pill. I am talking about a vitamin, and I'll come up with it later, but I'm not talking about a vitamin C pill. This is your pill that you're giving yourself. It's a hard pill to swallow. It takes an entire hour to swallow this pill, but this is the pill called fitness, folks. Taking care of your body, getting your sweat on. Here we go. We got another water break coming in, and we have another set coming right at you. Don't hesitate, man. Go ahead and grab those weights. Pick up those weights. We're getting ready for our last round on that stiff leg deadlift. Here we go. Remember, you want to maintain your form. Do not break your form. Bending at the waist. Inhale. Whenever you go down, exhale. Whenever you come up, do not hold your breath at this point. Do not wait until exhale. If you try to hold your breath whenever you're working out, that is a bad habit. So make sure you breathe in and breathe out. So as you go down, you're doing an inhale. As you go up, you're doing an exhale. So whenever you elongate the muscles, you inhale. Whenever you shorten the muscles, you exhale and you squeeze at the top of the lift, going for 30 seconds. Good job, everybody. Let's go ahead and put one weight down. Make sure you share this workout. Make sure you give a shout out. Make sure you spread this out. We are trying to get everybody fit. All right, that's the goal. That's the goal, to positively impact as many lives as possible. My personal goal is to make the world a lighter place. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I have some Leakies and Chewies in my fridge. I have some Leakies and Chewies. I'm stocked up on all sorts of the three main food groups: salts, fats, and sugars. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. It's time to turn it around. Last week was a shocker. This week we're getting back on track. Some of you didn't miss a beat. And some of you, hey, you know what? You have been out for a couple of months. You might have been out for a couple of years. So you might use this crazy opportunity as a springboard to start getting back on the next level. You might not have time to go to a workout, but now is your time to build that positive habit. I don't know where you are right now, folks, but wherever you are, you're not going to maintain. You're either going to go down or go up. But if you're watching this video right now, I am positive that you're going to go up. Here we go, folks. This is the last set. Keep your back nice and flat, going down and up. Remember to pause at the bottom and pause at the top to get that nice squeeze. You got a few more seconds and time. Good job, everybody. Go ahead and put the weight down. Grab you a quick water break. We have another 4 sets coming at you. This time we are bumping the time up just a little. Now we're gonna have to adjust the weights. I want you to take your dumbbells and put them side by side. We're gonna do something called the quad killer. You will see why, folks. So let me adjust myself real quick, or am I just stalling for time? Well, ready or not, here it comes. Put your feet up against the weight, and you're gonna bring the hips all the way up. You wanna keep your hands on the mat. You're gonna be tempted to walk your hands forward, but keep your hands on the mat, and we're gonna bring our hips straight up. We're gonna bring our hips straight up. And the reason why I have the weights behind my heels, so to prevent my feet from going up, or to prevent my heels from going all the way to the ground. And it's gonna put some love on my shoulders, my thighs, of course, but it's also gonna show the love to my quads. Now, we're going for 35 seconds instead of 30 seconds. You're gonna keep it going. At the 35-second marker, you're gonna have 5 seconds to transition, and you're gonna bring your knees back and you're gonna do push-ups from your knees. And I know a lot of you are like, no, man, I don't want to do push-ups from my knees. I've been doing this for a long time. I want to do regular push-ups. Here's the thing, folks. This is the recipe right here. Some recipes have more salt. Some recipes have less salt, okay? So keep those knees on the ground. Keep those elbows in nice and tight. Every time you do a rep, I want you to go down nice and smooth, pause at the bottom, and come up nice and smooth. Try to keep your body as one flat unit. You want to inhale at the bottom, exhale at the top. Keep your knees on the ground, getting that full range of motion. We're gonna have more to do later. Trust me, we're gonna wipe those chests and triceps out. But I want you to keep your knees on the ground. Doesn't matter if you were the push-up champion in your cul-de-sac. It does not matter where you are from, all right? So next, we're gonna grab one weight and get yourself situated. You're gonna lay on your back, and you're gonna be doing a tricep extension. So laying on your back, come on now, get on your back, bend those knees, keeping those elbows in nice and tight, and we're doing a skull crusher. Be careful when holding these weights. Make sure you have a nice secure grip. If you want to add a glute bridge, if you want to add a little bit more glutes into the equation, you are more than welcome to do so. Holding those glutes off the ground, they should already be nice and simmering right now from those stiff legs and from those squats that we did before. Keeping those elbows in nice and tight. Good job. So now we're going to go into our next round. You have a few seconds to go into the next round, resituate your weights, and go. Let's go ahead and get it, folks. Let's go. Keeping those heels off the ground, coming all the way up and all the way down. We're going into our next set. Hips straight up. So notice how the arms are going straight up and down. The arms are perpendicular to the ground. I'm not walking my hands out. Now, if you want to pick up the pace and you want to do a fast pace, you can, but I'm not going to lie to you today, folks. I am going nice and easy, nice and slow, and this stuff is not easy. But if you want to pick up the tempo and get a little bit more of a burn, you are more than welcome to do so. This is like your do-it-yourself kit. We are streaming online, but it is a do-it-yourself kit. It is a Meals on Wheels. We're sending it to your house. So if you want to add some jalapeno peppers to the meal, you are more than welcome to do so. Jalapeno peppers are not for everybody, okay? All right, let's go back into the push-up. But some people like them. Some people want to add them. If you don't want to add jalapeno peppers, keep the pace nice and slow. So we're on that second round on the push-up. Again, our knees is on the ground. We're not off the ground right now. I'm not saying do it off the ground all the time or on the ground all the time. I'm just saying for this particular workout, keep those knees on the ground, keeping those elbows in nice and tight. Hands are on the mat, and I'm going all the way down, pause, and all the way back up. I'm sure you are feeling it on this second set. Now, if you're not feeling it and you really want to take your knees off the ground, all right, go ahead and do so. I'm just giving you the recommended recipe. I am the chef this morning, and I'm bringing the breakfast to your house. So getting ready for that next set of the tricep extension. We're going back to our back, laying on the ground, keeping those elbows in nice and tight, working those tries. We just did a set of close arm push-ups. Now we're going right into those triceps. So we're working on that horseshoe, all right? We're trying to get rid of sleevery, all right? No more sleeves. Say, hey, you're gonna be looking nice and swole today. So if you need to go out to the grocery store, you're gonna have a nice little pump for the next couple of hours whenever you go out. Inhale at the bottom, exhale at the top. We're going for 30 seconds. We got a few more seconds and time. Good job, everybody. Here we go. Get ready for that next round. Remember, we got 4 rounds coming at you. Come on now, it's time to get your mind right. We got another set coming right at you, folks. Hey, you could be or you should be doing this with a friend. You should be at a friend's house right now knocking it out. Now, if you're on full quarantine, that is okay. I totally understand. That's why we are sending this right at you online. We're right back into those quad killers going up. And remember, if you want to pick up the pace, you can make those smaller range of motion and go a little bit faster, or you can go to full range of motion and you can rest on the ground for a split second. If you need a little bit longer, take a little bit longer. At this point, folks, we're on this round right here, and it is tiring. But you know what? This is endurance week, so you're testing your endurance. You're pushing yourself to the next level, and you're getting yourself prepared for anything, building up that immune system. So notice, you're keeping your arms straight up and down, keeping that back nice and flat, even as you go up. All right, so bringing those knees back, getting ready for that next set of push-ups. And of course, the knees are on the ground just for this recipe, all right? Some of you will appreciate this. Now, here's the thing. If you run out of push-ups, if you cannot do another rep on the push-up, just continue to hold yourself in that plank. And yes, you can keep your knees on the ground. Just hold yourself for the entire 35 seconds. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And we're gonna transition next back into the tricep extension. We're going up and down. Let's go, folks. Come on, man. Come on. Let's go. CG strong and all day long. Let's go. Start your morning off strong. If this was your last workout ever, how would you want to be remembered? Okay, that's how you are pushing yourself to the next level. Let's go ahead and flip over, and we're going to grab that one weight, and we're going back to our back and getting ready for another set of those tricep extensions. Let's go, folks. Let's go. Come on, come on. Give yourself a mental fist bump, a mental high five. You're doing a great job. You're doing amazing right now. Keeping those elbows in nice and tight, lowering the weight and going all the way up. Good. Lift those hips off the ground if you want to add your glutes into the equation. So what are you going to do today, folks? What are you going to do? Are you going to have like a kind of an off day, a lazy day? That's okay. I'm not sure what you did this week, or are you going to have an on day? I was planning on doing some yard work, but as I'm recording this video right now, I can hear the thunder outside. You know what? I might just go out there and cut the grass anyway, you know, and just in a full flood. I mean, you can do that. It's not against the rules, not against the law. So just whatever you do, folks, make it happen. I mean, you already started it off. You already started the day off great. If you are on this video right now, you are starting off at a fast. Here we go. Go ahead and start up that last set of quad killers. And you've already started off amazing. Hey, you might as well make it the best day ever. You have an opportunity to make it the best day ever. How can you do that for you? Is that spending more time with your family? Is it breaking out board games for the first time? My wife did an amazing job last night and got the kids to agree to play some type of board game and watch a family movie every night. So now I gotta turn around and I gotta do something amazing as well. I gotta get those little suckers up at 7 o'clock and get them moving around and get them doing some homework and some cleaning and stuff. So I gotta do my part. She's doing her part on the back end. But right now, folks, we are focusing on the workout. It's early morning. I've been up since 2 a.m. trying to get this content to you guys, folks. And it took a little bit long. It's taking a little bit longer to edit. And so it was just a quick thing. I have a group where I was gonna meet in the morning. And the night before, the governor put out a thing where all gyms and locations are shut down. And so, look, we're making it happen, folks. I appreciate you guys for being flexible and knocking out this workout. Let's go. We got a few more push-ups to go. And this is the thing, folks. You got to be flexible. So if your gym is shut down right now, hey, we'd love to have you over here at CG as we do these virtual workouts, showing you guys how to keep yourself fit in these times, because you don't know how long your gym is going to be closed. Hopefully it's just 30 days, but it might be a little longer than that. Also, you want to master this type of workout. So we'd love to have you out whenever we're able to meet again in groups bigger than 10. But in the meantime, we can meet in groups, you know, small groups, 5 or 6. Hey, if you want to get a garage workout, let me know. Come out to the garage, man. We'll keep you going. Bring your kids over too, okay? Don't bring them too close, but bring your kids over and we'll get them going. Let's go, keeping those elbows in nice and tight. Let's go ahead and finish that last set super strong. Good job, folks. Good job. We have our last set of 3 coming up. This time we're gonna bump the time up to 40 seconds, an extra 5 seconds for 4 sets, everybody. So here we go. So we're gonna do something called the Florida overhead, but we're gonna add a dumbbell exchange. That means we're going into a squat. We're gonna put the weights down, reach up for the sky, go back down, pick the weights up, and then reach for the sky once again. So here we go, folks. Let's go ahead and get this party started and go. So putting the weights down, or I'm going down and up, and then I'm gonna put the weights all the way down and then reach for the sky. So do your best to keep your back nice and flat, going nice and low in the squat. You're doing a curl to a shoulder press. Good, good. If you are not able to lift the weights all the way above your head at this point, just do a bicep curl at the top of the lift. Also, did you see how I changed my form right there? If you're not able to do a squat, you can turn this into a stiff leg deadlift, but remember, you have to pull with those hammies. If you feel it in your lower back, then you may be doing it wrong, or you may have some type of back problem. So we're going Florida overhead, put the weights on the ground, and then reach for the sky. Good job, good job. All right, that second exercise, we're going into a curtsy squat, but we're gonna stay low, or curtsy lunge, whatever you wanna call it. I'm not coming all the way up, I'm staying nice and low in that curtsy. Good, going every single time. I'm crossing that leg behind the body, keeping that back nice and flat as I go down, stretching out those glutes. I'm giving those glutes a little bit of an extra stretch. My heart rate is all the way up. I'm staying nice and low. I am not coming all the way up. I'm doing this for a full 45 seconds, and we are not stopping, y'all. We're not stopping. Let's go. We got 4 of these, so keep it going. Keep it going. Let's go. Stay nice and low. We are almost there, folks. Almost there. Keep it going. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1, and time. Good job. All right, so now we're gonna do 8 reps. We're doing lawnmowers. I'm putting 1 foot forward, I'm putting the forearm on the knee, and I'm gonna crank out 8 reps, and then I'm just gonna go to the other side. I'm gonna keep switching back and forth, 8 reps. For whatever reason, if you do not finish off and do 2 even sets, then you just picked up where you did last time. I'm gonna make sure I get even sets. You can make sure you get even sets, because I know some of you guys will go crazy if I don't make the workout perfectly even, and I totally understand, and that's fine. But sometimes it's funny when I say, okay guys, let's do 15 reps. and instead of 16, and you guys always get that extra rep because you want to be even. But here's the thing, you keep going back and forth. You got 8 reps, keeping the back nice and flat. And we're going to be finishing off that second round of those bent over rows of those lawnmowers. I'm starting the engine. Good job. 1 round down. Look at there. I finally figured out after this whole time that my other bottle of water was right behind me. Go ahead and grab that quick water break and get ready for round 2, folks. Let's get back up. All right, grabbing up those weights. So again, we're going into a squat. We're gonna do a floor to overhead. So a floor to overhead means you're doing a squat, you're going down, taking the weights to the floor, you're coming back up and you bring the weights over your head. 3, 2, 1, let's get it. Going all the way above the head. You wanna keep those biceps beside the ears, then we're gonna go back down and we're putting the weights down, grabbing the weights, picking them back up. Good, good. Keep that going, folks. Hey, I know this is towards the end of your workout. I know you're getting tired right now, but if you're not getting tired, then I am getting fired. So guess what? You are going to be in a full body sweat today. We're bringing the workouts to you online. I want to keep you guys moving as we're in these crazy times, okay? But sometimes crazy can be a good thing. You have to make good out of crazy, okay? You can't just be like, oh my God, everything is so bad. Yes, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh my God, everything is so good. I'm so glad we have this virus going around that they have no cure for, you know what I'm saying? But you have to make the most of it. You have to have the right mindset. There's people out there with no legs. There's people out there with no legs and no arms, but they have a crazy, ridiculous, great mindset, and they're taking themselves to the next level, okay? So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you are. You can always get a little bit better. So here we go. You want to keep those curtsy squats going. We got round two. Let's go. You're going to cross over and get nice and deep. I want you to stretch those glutes out and make it happen, folks. Let's go. Don't forget to breathe. Come on, do your best. Keep going. Don't stop. Try to keep going without stopping. 3, 2, 1, and time. Good job. All right, so we're going into that last thing. Put 1 foot forward. Remember to get the forearm. I like to put the forearm on my knee. It just gives my back a little bit of support. If you're at a point where you've been doing these for a while and you are able to just put the leg forward, you can. But I always prefer to put that forearm on the same side leg where I can pull. I can use my leverage, keeping the back nice and flat. If you have some type of bench, you can post a hand on the bench. But we are trying to learn how to work out without any type of equipment. It's straight body weight, straight dumbbells. You can go somewhere. You can order it on Amazon. You can go to Walmart, grab you a nice cheap set of dumbbells. Dumbbells at Walmart average around 90 cents per pound. Yes, folks, their prices have gone down over the years because of CG. We get so many dumbbells, they realize, man, let's drop the price. We'll sell more dumbbells. All right, let's go ahead and take another quick break. Grab a quick drink of water, and we're getting ready for that next round. We got round 3 coming at you. If you need to take a little bit extra time, you can. If you're able to stay with me, though, I want you to stay with me. I want you to stay with me and get the full effect of this endurance workout. We're not running a step. It is straight up muscle endurance, okay? We are combining some moves, okay? But we're trying to get the most out of it with a little bit of space we have. We're hitting a full body workout. Let's go. So we're going down, place the weights down. Remember to keep that back nice and flat and bend those knees as you put the weights down. If you are not able to do a squat, you can transition into a stiff leg deadlift. Remember, don't forget, if you see me change my form right here, don't forget, go into that stiff leg deadlift. But at this point, you're not even watching me right now. You should see the sweat. You shouldn't even be able to see right now, folks. You are just listening to my voice, doing that squat, that floor to overhead, that dumbbell exchange, putting the weight down. We got a few more seconds to go, folks. You want to keep it going. So remember, we're going into that next exercise whenever the time is up. And time. Good job. Taking a short rest. Now we're going right into those curtsy squats. Here we go, folks. So you don't even have to watch your screen anymore. Just listen to my voice and focus on staying alive. Focus on pushing yourself to the next level. Focus on not stopping as we navigate through this thing together. But as we navigate through the workout, keep it going. Keep yourself nice and low. Remember, don't come all the way up. You want to stay nice and low. You want to keep those quads under tension. Time under tension makes a huge difference. I want you to also give me a shout out. Take a picture of your Fitbits if you wear them. Take a picture of your Fitbit, and I want you to send me how many calories you were able to burn in the comfort of your own home. When those gyms open up, you might be like, man, you know what? I'm just gonna do my workout right here because I don't have to go on a drive. I don't have to like walk into a place and all this and that. Boom, you wake up before your family wake up, you knock it out. Or you can come out to one of our sites and you can just meet us at CG, folks. So just get ready for all what's coming. Let's go, let's go. Come on, you're doing 8 on each side, 8 on each side. This is round 3. Once we finish right here, we got one more round coming up. I want you to finish strong. Go ahead and switch up to the other side. Remember, we're going for 40 seconds, 40 seconds. You're doing 8 on each side, as many as you can, as many rounds. You most likely you're gonna get 2 rounds. If you got a heavier weight, if you have a heavier weight in your garage, get you a heavier weight and go nice and slow. Here's the thing, I've been having those 35s for 4 years now. I know that's a shame. I always tell you guys to go up in weight. Now it's time for me to go up in weight. So I might have to go ahead and grab me some 50s and see how that goes. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I go to work out, I'm not going out there to go to I'm not going out there to be the fastest, and I'm not going out there to lift the most weight. I am going out there to break my body down to the lowest common denominator in a safe and measured way. And that's what I want you to do, folks. I want you to get the most out of your workouts every single day. You can contact me anytime and ask questions on how to stay fit under quarantine. I'm going to be coming up with some of that type of content. But here's the thing, you can still stay motivated. At this point right now, though, let's focus back on the workout because you're probably in a full sweat. You should be in full beast mode right now, folks. Let's go. You want to keep yourself on the move. Come on, come on, come on, folks. Do not slow down. Keep that nice and steady pace. Keep that nice and steady pace. I want you to dig deep. Here's the thing. You can do this workout again in a couple of weeks because it is out there. It is on the net. It is recorded. And you can put your own music to this thing. You can get a list of your favorite songs and you can just go to town on this thing. Here we go. Floor to overhead. Remember, you can transition into stiff leg deadlifts if you're not able to get all the way down. All right, so here we go. We're going back into the curtsy squat. We got another set of the curtsy squat. Staying nice and low. We're not standing all the way up. We are coming up, but not all the way up. If you want to add some intensity to it, like I said, this is your meal right here. If you want to add some jalapeno peppers to it, you can get a little lower and you can stay a little lower and don't come up as high as I do. If you need to cool it off a little bit, you can stand all the way up in between each set. At this point, I want you to stay safe. I want you to push yourself, but I want you to be smart. You want to work smart and hard. I don't know who said work smart, not hard. In life, you always have to work hard, but you always have to work smart too. Don't be dumb, okay? Be smart about this thing. Don't hurt yourself, folks. So go ahead and push yourself to the next level. So here we go. We're grabbing one weight. We have another set of those bent over rows, keeping that back nice and flat. You're gonna bring the weight all the way up. Good, and all the way down. Good job. And I'm not letting my shoulder go forward. That's an entirely other class right there. You can do it, but I don't want you to do it right now if you're on that beginner/intermediate level. That's some advanced stuff where you learn how to stretch the muscle and bring it back up. But you'll be seeing a little bit of that as time goes on. Here we go, folks. We got another set. We are almost at the 40 seconds. I want you to keep your back nice and flat. Let's go. Let's go. You're also engaging your core. You're also engaging those exhausted glutes and hammies as we try to stay in this position. Here we go. One more set of 8 on the other side, and that should be the 40 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good job, everybody. Good job. All right, so now I want you to finish strong by getting outside and going on a 10-minute run. And then you will take yourself through a cool down. We'll be coming up with some more videos, folks. So just stay tuned.